Alright guys, welcome to Across the Gridiron. It is Sunday football, and I did say I was going to talk about the Dallas Cowboys. Talking about the Dallas Cowboys with a British twist. I'm Eddie, and I think today I would probably say this is probably as spicy as a curry in a chilly London evening. Right, first thing I want to talk about is Brandon Cooks, and maybe you can call this segment Cooking Up a Storm. Because that's not what Brandon Cooks is cooking. He's not cooking up a storm by no means at all. And this is a conundrum for the Cowboys, because it doesn't seem like the Cowboys can walk and chew gum at the same time. We only seem to be able to focus on just one thing and one thing alone. Brandon Cooks, this man has got hands softer than a cup of afternoon tea, but he's not getting the love from the quarterback. In 10 games, he's racked up a grand total of 165 yards. Now, I've seen longer queues at the local fish and chip shop, and Brandon says he's not frustrated. Is that a stiff upper lip, as we say here in the UK, or just a masterclass in patience? I don't know what it is, but I would be frustrated if I was him. I am frustrated as a Dallas Cowboys fan, because it's like waiting for the rain in Manchester. It's coming, but you're not sure when. And Brandon Cooks has had 1,000-yard seasons in other teams. Why isn't he doing that in the Dallas Cowboys? It is really, really frustrating. I don't know what you guys' thoughts are, but for me, it's lots of things just come to my head. Black cab stuck in the traffic, plenty of potential, but not moving anywhere fast. We know that Brandon can do it. So what's holding him back? Why are the Cowboys not able to get him the right kind of targets? I just have no clue. So Cowboys need to fix that. And needs to fix that fast. Today, Cowboys are playing. Let's talk about this. Cowboys are playing against the Giants. So let's just shift gears a little bit. The last time the Cowboys faced the Giants, it was a proper drubbing. We're talking 40-0. That's like scoring a century at Lord's without breaking a sweat. I mean, this guys absolutely got pummeled, and they've got a new quarterback, Tony DeVito. I've seen people talk about Danny DeVito as a quarterback, and his arm is pretty okay. I don't know what you guys' take is in terms of how the Dallas Cowboys should approach this game, because for me, this is your very definition of a trap game. And if Dallas Cowboys should do what they're supposed to do, it's like bringing a water pistol to a paintball fight. Because any of you who's ever done paintballing before, you know that thing hurts. The Giants definitely need a bigger arsenal to really compete in this game. They've got Saquon Barkley. I don't know. I just see only one result, and can the Giants pull off an upset? Because that would be the biggest twist, even bigger than a Shakespearean play. I think the Cowboys have got to do the business. They've got to do it, and they've got to make sure that they don't mess around at all. The other thing that I want to talk about very quickly, it's not going to be a very long video. So the game has started, Indianapolis and the Colts and the Patriots, and so that's happening in the background there. But the Cowboys running game is a mystery. So if there was a detective looking at this, we would title this The Mystery of the Vanishing Run, because Tony Pollard is underused as an umbrella in the Sahara. What is going on? This guy was explosive last season. I know Neil was there, but what's the point of having a sports car and you only drive it to the grocery store? I mean, for me, you just need to let Pollard loose. We need to find a way to making the running game work in the Dallas offense, because it's just ridiculous. We need more explosive plays. It's November, fireworks going on, Guy Fawkes. We need fireworks from the running game for me, because I just feel like we're just wasting an opportunity to perfect the running game. And I think that if there's a game to do that, I think it's a game against the Giants. You want to make sure that you try everything that you haven't tried before. I should prepare for this run of game that should allow you to hone your skill. Now, Michael Parsons, let's pivot to this. Michael Parsons, my guy, in his podcast on Friday, he talked about Dak Prescott should be as part of the MVP discussion. He's been slinging passes like they're hot crumpets at a tea party. Is he the true MVP or just the most valuable performer in the Cowboy hat? What do you guys think? Michael Parsons, let's pivot to this. Michael Parsons, my guy. You know I like Dak. He's got the stats, he's got the charm, he's got the smile that could outshine the Tower of London. I say put him in the MVP conversation. And the trouble is that the media is not going to do that, because when you're Dak Prescott, you're held to a much higher standard. Dak is playing well. He's playing as well as a lead in a West End musical. He's got the stage presence and the numbers. It's just that I just don't see, everyone feeling like, because there's so much negativity that has been said about the Dallas Cowboys, and you're just human, right? Most time this thing stays in your brain, the interceptions. And it's amazing why nobody's really talking about interceptions, this season. And that's simply because Dak Prescott is not in there. If you look at, the quarterbacks that have had, lots of interceptions this season, you're going to see the likes of Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Jalen Hurts, but it doesn't fit the narrative, so no one's going to talk about that. But what everyone's going to be remembering about Dak Prescott is the fact that he threw lots and lots of interceptions. So, listen, could he be in the MVP conversation? Yes. Will he be? No. Because I think that people will find, other reasons to put the likes of Jalen Hurts, Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen. They might even put CJ Stroud into that conversation before they even, put in Dak Prescott. Listen, big game for the Dallas Cowboys. Today, I expect a performance. Thankfully for us, this is not a very late game. So, for us in the United Kingdom, we should be able to, tune into this game. It should be about 9 o'clock time when the games kick off. So I'll be watching the Dallas Cowboys, hoping that I can go to bed, with a smile on my face, after watching the Cowboys destroy the Giants. However, if there was a definition of a trap game, this would be the trap game. Listen, guys, do me a favor. If you're coming onto this channel and you're watching the content, you like what you see, please subscribe. Like the video, because when you like the video, it lets other people know that there's something that they can also watch. I know there's so many Cowboys content out there, so many NFL content out there. If you're like me, you're constantly looking for new content. I'm constantly always looking for new NFL content, and I thought to myself, here's a chance to grow a community. I love the game. I'm in United Kingdom. We stay up late to watch this game, and I'll really appreciate that if you press a like button, and please subscribe to the channel. Let's grow this and let's make this bigger and bigger, and I'll continue to get better with this as well. All I can say now is go Cowboys, make us proud, and I'll do a review of the Sunday Night Football, how the games went. Check out my other video on the previews for the Sunday Night Football.